Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. In this one I wanted to take you on a tour. It's been a year since I've moved here, and last time I showed you around I wasn't quite there in terms of setup. I was still in the process of moving, but a lot has changed since then, and I wanted to give you a little bit of an upgraded tour and give you a couple of pretty cool ideas that you can use in your own studio. Alright, so let me take you there. Okay, so here we are. This is where I spent most of my time. This is my new setup. As you can see, I have two easels now. This one is the new one. This one is my old one. So instead of having a big one, I found that maybe having two would be better for turnover. So we'll see how it works in the future. So if you want to have a very good stable easel, you can modify your own easel and make it even more sturdy and stable with a couple of simple tricks. Look at this. Here, this part is a part that I've modified. So I removed the grooves, I covered them with this, and if you can notice, it's cut with a slight bevel like this. And what this bevel does is actually that it holds the canvas in place, but super effectively. I don't know why it's not part of the main design by default of easels. It's because, unlike the grooves, if it slides forward like this, it's going to get stuck at some point. If it slides forward, it's going to get even more stuck. If you slide forward, again, a little bit more stuck.
Hey, this is me editing right now, and I forgot to mention where I found this trick. I found it on this channel, Beau and Kara's Studio, making art and having fun.
I've upgraded mine with these new tablets right there, so they will help me raise the canvas even higher without making the entire frame of the easel higher. Because I'm pretty tall and I work standing up, it's great to have a more adjustable way to put my work up high. Here, and I wanted to give you another trick. You can take some masking tape, roll it over in some sort of a sausage shape or whatever, really, with the sticky side out. And it doesn't matter if you have the bevel or not, or if you have whatever shape here, you just put this little piece of masking tape with the sticky side out here, just press it like this, and there you go. Your canvas is going to be secure. You can climb on there, no problem. The next thing is my trusty table palette. This beast has been evolving so much over the years. This is a brush holder. I can put my brush horizontally or vertically. I've got all my medium here, my solvent here in this closed jar, some tools, this to remove cat hair, very important. This is just to clean the glass, also quite an important thing. I've got some rags here all over the place. It's fully optimized to really so that it's a workstation that I have like everything I need here at any time. All right, now let me take you upstairs. So these stairs are kind of in the middle of the way, so I tried to make the best out of them. To be honest, they're annoying. All right, so in here I have most of my tools. From here you can see my collection of casts, my Gypsotech, which is something that I collect for fun and also for various projects. They look pretty cool and they are inspiring. Really important thing to think about in your studio is your light setup. So really hard to give you indications on how to set up properly because it really depends on your space. I decided to make a system that complements this skylight but with artificial light, because skylight is great, But guess what? During the winter it sucks, and during the night it's black. So I needed to have something that allows me to work both in the winter and during the night. So I did this. So there are 2 light bulbs in each LED neon light bulbs. One is 4000 Kelvin temperature and the other one is 6500 K. And I mixed both of them to give me something approximating 5000 kelvins. So this is my office. This is where I edit my videos and I do most of my internet work. And behind is a painting rack that I use to just hang various paintings. Here we are in a sort of it used to be a kitchen, but now it's just a random workstation for most things. This is where I keep all my mediums. And as you can see, I have way too many. This thing I use, but sometimes I'll just buy something just to review it and see how it works, but I don't necessarily end up using it. So yeah, I've got tons and tons of products. Way too many actually. This is my black box that I use for still life. It has adjustable feet. Now behind this door is where I used to keep all my tools, and it was sort of a mess room. Right now it's changed. It became my storeroom and my secondary studio. So this room is now optimized to keep my paintings safely, because the temperature here is quite stable, so it's easier to monitor the temperature and the humidity for the paintings. And this room also has a secondary purpose, which is that I can come here during the winter or during the summer when it's really warm, and I can actually paint here if I want. I have this wall easel that's actually pretty cool, and if you can't invest in a professional easel, but you want something super sturdy that will never move, just build yourself a cheap easel like this for something like 20 bucks. And the design is really super simple.
If you want to check out how to make a great wall easel, you can also check out this video explaining everything with details on the construction so that you can do it yourself. It's a great design, works really well, and yeah.
Here is my stand on which I put my camera, which is actually a very important part of my studio to record my videos. And you probably have noticed that my walls are painted black, and I know that a lot of people have trouble understanding how could you paint walls in black. I thought an artist studio was supposed to be super light and super bright. Well, it's supposed to be full of light, but I do have a lot of light with my setup here, so I don't need more light than this. And the problem is that more light bouncing on all the walls is going to create a lot of pollution, and it's going to create a lot of glare. See, as you can see here, I have glare because I have this window that's wide open right in my back. So it will create all these annoying glare. But with my normal setup, when the door is closed and the window has the curtains on, you don't have any glare. Like for most people, the black walls would be something depressing because, like, in their head, there's no light in a place with black walls. It's not true. If you have decent light, there is light in the room, just not disturbing light. And the color, there is no color on my walls because I don't want to have color from the walls interfering with the colors of my paintings. I want to be able to just evaluate very precisely the colors on my paintings. So I need to have something very neutral, so it's either black, white, or gray. I can't have like something blue, something green. Obviously, I've got my mirror in my back right here, my trusty mirror. Another small one here. Gloves of all types. More mirrors. Masking tape. Alright, that's it for this tour. It was a simple video that I just wanted to show you around, show you my new setup. Nothing fancy, just I hope that you got a couple of cool ideas for your own studio. Each space is so specific to the room obviously, but specific to the way each artist works in the room. So really there's no right or wrong way to build a studio. It just has to be like you. It just has to be your space and adjust to your own work process. So if you like this video, please leave a like, subscribe. You can also check out my Patreon, my courses. All the links are going to be in the description below. For the moment, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.